Hey guys, my name is Declan Lee. I started this YouTube channel because I suffer from a condition called Complex Regional Pain Syndrome, or CRPS. Um, Basically, by starting this channel, it's just to follow my journey, I guess, and also to kind of hopefully get some information out there about what CRPS is in my daily life. So a little about me is I'm 34. I do live in Australia. And initially I was injured at work where I tore my TFCC in my left wrist, which over time, a couple of weeks, CRPS had kicked in and my hand had closed into a fist and has not opened since. So I do have movement in my thumb, but that is all. So basically CRPS is generally a nerve condition. It's kind of where, obviously because my hand's injured, it's sending signals, so the signal from basically brain, spine and hand is basically saying that my hand is in danger, that everything is danger. So therefore it has a lot of abnormal inflammation, so it does swell out quite bad. I do have a lot of colour change, so my hand can go from being blue to red, or just generally pale, as it is today. Also, I experience a lot of extreme pins and needles. It's kind of like, so you know how like when you sit on your hand and you get up and you got pins and needles, picture that about 10 times worse, and that's what I have on a daily basis. I do have muscle spasms in my fingers, and my fingers do cramp because I can't open them to stretch them. This hand also experiences a lot of sweating, so it sweats constantly pretty much. So yeah. I also have sensory issues. My hand does not like to be touched. So I do have a ketamine cream that I use, which desensitizes my skin, so that I can take a shower, wear clothing, lightly touch it. So the wind, the rain, basically general life is allowed to happen around my hand without it getting too flared up. So pretty much, I want to go over all my symptoms. I also want to go a little bit into mental health, as my mental health has really struggled since my diagnosis, with like a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of mood changing, that type of stuff. I guess also one of the biggest things is that there's no cure. There's a lot of treatments that I can undergo. I've already previously been through some, which I will make another video going through them. I currently have a trial spinal stimulator, so I will make a video based on purely on this trial. I am only in 4 days, where it is in for 2 weeks, so still got plenty of time for that. So I guess, like I said, there's no cure. There are treatments to help you to try and live a life that's pretty well normal alongside the pain. So there's not enough information out there for researchers and doctors and stuff like that to be able to, I guess, generally help people. So a lot of it is trial and error. So I'm just hoping that by putting my story out there, it can at least help maybe other people who have symptoms and the doctors are unsure. It can, it's something you could go back with, that type of thing. So a little bit, I guess, going into the mental health part of it is like I said, I've suffered from a lot of anxiety, which is around my hand. Obviously you go down the street, like, to your local store, whatever, kids being kids, they stare, they ask questions, like, why is your hand blue, things like that, and it does cause a lot of anxiety because people are, like staring and whispering and, talking about you, and when you got two hands but only one works, people ask questions and, point and stuff like that. So it has given me a lot of anxiety. My depression, I guess, and my mood, that's a big one. So I've been all the way to the bottom, to the point where I thought suicide was the only answer to my problem. Since then, I have really been working really closely with my pain psychologist to find ways to live with my CRPS, I guess. So I do want to run through, obviously, some of the things that we have come up with, because I feel like a lot of those things too can help people who don't suffer with CRPS, but, maybe a partner to somebody who has CRPS, or a parent or something like that, who can, encourage the person with CRPS to try new things to get themselves out of that rut. The thing is there's nothing nobody can say. There's nothing I could say, and I have the condition, that could ever prepare anybody else for it. The pain is the highest pain on the pain chart known to, humankind, and it's just awful. The pain is not like an aching pain or, a sharp pain. It is literally burning. So I feel like inside my hand, inside my arm, is constantly on fire. And I feel like every time someone tries to put it out, it just gets worse. And that's also where the pins and needles and stuff come in, the cramping, all that type of stuff. It's so hard to explain, and it's so hard to live with. So when people first told me, this is kind of what you were going to experience, that type of stuff, it worked out to be nothing to what anyone said. It's way worse. So I've been at my lowest, especially after I had a ganglion nerve blocker put in my neck. When it failed, that's when I got to my worst. There was nobody could help me. I couldn't get myself out of it. I was basically bringing my mum, begging for permission to end my life, and I just don't want to ever see or hear that somebody else with this condition, with any condition, get to that point in their life. There's always help. There is always something, to help. There may not be a cure. There may not be, you're never going to be pain-free again. But there's ways to manage that pain. There's treatments. There's specialists. There's people out there who can help you through your journey. And so by this video, by this channel in general, I just really want to, I guess, give CRPS a name. I just want to put, a limb out there, I guess, kind of thing, for people to see a physical, a physical thing in front of them. When I first was told I had CRPS, I didn't even know what it was. I was just like, what the hell is even that? Like, what are you on about? I did a bit of my own research. I tried looking up YouTube channels. There was only like ones, where it was scientific crap, which is obviously very good information, very good research. But it's really hard to find other people's stories. And that's where I'm hoping this channel will come into it. Like I said, this video is getting quite long, so I will make others where we will go through things like how I live with one hand. I have some pretty cool equipment that we can play around with, make videos for them. Also, like I said, I do want to run through mental health. I want to do a little bit more on what CRPS actually is and how it affects my life. Also, like I said, I will go backtrack a bit with going through some of my previous treatments. I will make another video on my stimulator. Yeah, I'm sure I'll think of other things. And if anyone has any questions or anything like that, please comment, or however this works. And I will make videos the best I can. I hope over time that I will become a little bit more, I guess, relaxed, I don't know, anxiety, I guess. I get a bit flustered and forget what I'm saying and stuff, but please hang in there with me, come along with this journey, and let's put something positive out there that, you know, for those people who have CRPS. Let's show them that there are things that, you know, help. There's mental help, there's physical help. You know, like I've got equipment, I've got different things. I live alone and I manage perfectly fine. So let's make videos on all those type of things, and I really hope you guys will come along. But I really hope you guys have a really good day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.